Well, life started becoming a museum. We have so many things. I had 10 storage bins of Anna Nicole memorabilia to go through, and everything. The expense of having to store those things. I'd spent over $100,000 so far in the past 3 years to insure and to store the things. And if you multiply that by 18 years, you're going to have quite a big bill. And I thought, quite honestly, you don't need every single thing to give to Dannielynn, our daughter, that her mom owned and touched. And let's minimalize life, and life is crazy in itself and the things that surrounded her mom, and so let's pare that down to a respectable collection of things that she'll appreciate. And then quite honestly, there's some things that we're auctioning off that that I don't know that she will appreciate, or I don't know that I would want her to appreciate. Do I want Dannielynn to idolize Marilyn Monroe? That's a question I had to come to answer. And then, will Dannielynn even be the same size as her mother to wear some of these things? So, and also I wanted to share some of the things with her fans. I get emails and letters and things, people inquiring, if and when they will be able to, possibly own a piece of Anna Nicole's memorabilia, and so that kind of played in part of my decision as well. Will it help her down the road? Yeah, the money will go to charity and benefit both PETA and also the Anna Nicole and Danielynn Smith Foundation that helps underprivileged children. But the remaining of that will go to Dannielynn, and quite honestly, Dannielynn has expenses that normal 3-year-olds don't have. There's so much curiosity, and there's so much things that surround her. She'll need security. She needs private schooling. And she might have special needs when it comes to wanting to talk to someone about how her mom passed away, and that might be something that goes to that. Or she might just, quite honestly, when she gets older, want to pull the money from the auction out of a trust fund and do something special with it. Well, she's already started to ask about her mom, and she sees kids on the playgrounds with mommies, and she sees her little cartoon characters that, have mommies, and so she'll ask about her. And so there's things that I tell her now, like, that her mom's in heaven, and, and that's kind of the level that we are today. And then down the road, she'll continue to ask things, and people will probably say things to her at school or different places, and it's easy today to get on a computer when she gets of age and Google things, and so yeah, we'll have conversations like that. But today we're just talking about story books and kid-friendly things, and she's none the wiser. She's just this happy, playful kid, and she is getting ready to start preschool, and and like I said, I'm trying to do things to help make her life as normal as possible, and that's why I purchased a home in Kentucky, and I have lots of family and friends there, and a support system, and away from all the craziness, and I can pretty much forgive anybody. I'm probably too nice of a guy, but my problem with Howard was the paternity fight, because I felt like that everyone knew that I was a father, and it was a known fact, and what was being said in the press and everything, I felt like that was said for different other reasons and whatever. But once that was done, and I got my daughter and I brought her back home, I kind of felt like that, I said this many times, that anybody that showed that they had Dannylynn's best interest at heart, not me being selfish and saying because you did this to me or whatever, but if you truly care about Dannielynn and you were a part of Anna's life, I've let everybody and anybody that were, whether they're friends or family members, I've given everybody a shot. I've had to get rid of some people for showing less than the best intentions, but he's not one of them. He's actually, we deal with the estate on a daily basis, and like this auction, we work together on that, and as far as from the estate level, he's the executor. So he allowed me as a parent to make the decisions on what that I think is best to keep for Dannielynn and what's best to offer to the public, and we work together on different things in day-to-day, the running of an estate, which is very complicated, you know, and it's still going on after 3 years, but that's Anna, you know. Nothing in life was simple, and so you have to take it and move on, and that's, know that that's part of life and how it probably will be for years to come.